Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now November 27th of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney, Lucasfilm, Bob Iger, Bob Chapek, you name it. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that yes, we do know that they are currently in a phase of desperation and damage control, and with The Mandalorian Season 2, especially with today's episode, Episode 5, also known as Chapter 13, really setting the bar, it really got a lot of Star Wars fans very excited. It really threw things into perspective here of what Star Wars could really become. And I really do believe that this is gaining back a lot of fans. A lot of fans that were fed up from the sequel trilogy are now returning back to Star Wars because of this episode alone. We have seen incredible imagery, incredible surprises by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and there's going to be a whole lot more of that moving forward. Now, on top of all of this, what's really exciting about the future of Star Wars all has to do with the character of Ahsoka Tano. Now, if you guys have seen The Mandalorian Season 2, I'm sure that you guys saw the episode that involved Ahsoka Tano. You know, as noted in Episode 4 by Bo Katan, she gave you guys a tease of Ahsoka Tano on the world of Corvus. We've never seen that world on screen before, so it was very interesting to see exactly how it mimicked the post-Return of the Jedi version of Mustafar. So with that being said, of course, what's really exciting is that with the Skywalker saga now over, both Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new trilogy of movies as well as their new Star Wars universe. It's explained that Jon Favreau is currently developing Mandalorian Season 3 and 4 back-to-back and has plans for Ahsoka in Season 4 big time. Now, it's described that one major plan that's in the works right now is for Ahsoka Tano to communicate with Yoda's Force Ghost and reunite with the character that is said to be voiced by Frank Oz once again, since fans last heard him in The Rise of Skywalker and last saw him as the puppeteer for The Last Jedi. Now, the role of Luke's Jedi Temple on a hidden world will also be deeply explained in The Mandalorian Season 4, in that the infancy of Luke's Jedi Order will also be explored in Season 4 of The Mandalorian. So let's stop right there. We never really got to get a great look at Luke's Jedi Temple. We got a little glimpse of it in The Last Jedi, and that was it. Jon Favreau really wants to expand off of what Rian Johnson only teased in The Last Jedi, and we never really got a look inside of the Jedi Temple or around it, or anything to do with his new generation of Jedi in live-action form per se. That is exactly what Jon Favreau wants to actually dive into with The Mandalorian. He plans for The Mandalorian to become a new show that's going to eventually evolve into a divide between Mandalorian stuff and Jedi-oriented content in order to drag in all the Star Wars fans. And you know what? It's working. You know, there are fans out there that weren't really all that much into The Mandalorian because in the beginning it's somewhat neglected the heavy like Jedi lore and dark side and the light kind of, you know, lore that we all know and love. Now it's really getting into that more. You've got Ahsoka Tano, you've got the world of Corvus, you've got lightsaber action, you've got a new Jedi Temple coming up in either Episode 6 or 7, or maybe even 8. But like I say, guys, I mean, I think that we are on the road to success regardless with Star Wars. Now, Season 4 is set to involve a young Lorsan Tekka, surprisingly, who was a great friend of Luke that is planned to be a key in the Mandalorian series for Ahsoka Tano to find Luke on his hidden world that includes his hidden Jedi Temple under construction. Season 4 is set to showcase a young Luke portrayed by Sebastian Stan in the new series that will replace actor Mark Hamill to give fans a young Luke in a different way. Favreau wants to create a significant connection between Luke and Ahsoka in the series, as well as Yoda, to interconnect these characters in the form of television. Not just that, but it's also described that Lucasfilm plans to create a new version of Kenobi's Force Ghost in The Mandalorian Season 4, as well to have Ahsoka connect with him as well. From what it seems, is that a lot of what was worked on for The Rise of Skywalker that did not make the final cut is now being poured into The Mandalorian. You know, we do know that originally Ahsoka Tano was going to have some kind of presence In episode 9, that ended up not happening because of Kathleen Kennedy cutting out a lot of scenery. And also, we were supposed to have a lot of Force Ghost sequences in episode 9 as well, visually speaking. We also didn't get that. We only got voices. The thing about all of this that really does raise a lot of questions: does this overtake The Mandalorian? And I'm talking about not just the show, I'm talking about the character, Din Djarin. Does it take over that character? Does it really make us focus away from him? I don't think so. Because, as a lot of people figured, The Mandalorian would eventually give Baby Yoda to Ahsoka. That did not end up being the case. And now a lot of fans are wondering, if he goes to that Jedi temple and reaches out to the Jedi, would this particular Jedi take Baby Yoda, also known as, all these different aspects in Star Wars that we all know and love? A lot of Jedi Temple lore is going to be poured in to this new Star Wars universe. So the lore, everything related to it, I think is going to be a big deal. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.